Where did it touch down? Did it stun on a slope? Just stun nicely at the front of the green. Just in front of the green, should I say, and just cruised all the way up to the hole. That is a beautiful shot. Hey, what's up, North 47, back with you for another course in the Course Challenge series here on the Golf Club 2019, and today we're going to be playing at Royal Liverpool Golf Club, which has been designed and recreated by Vital Spark. Just briefly before we get into things, just let me apologise if you can hear when I'm not talking, or even while I am talking, a faint hum in the background. I will apologise. I do have to have the fan on tonight. It is absolutely sweltering here in the house, so I'll just get that out of the way, and apologies in advance if it does come through on the video. But I don't believe I have actually played this course before. Certainly going by the thumbnail that you can see now on screen, I don't recall it. But we're going to get on in and see how it goes. All usual rules apply, and all course conditions are left at default. So fairways and greens are going to be firm, green speed is going to be medium fast, and obviously wind speed and direction both at default. We're going to be playing off the black tees, which are 7,580 yards, and because it's a Friday when I'm recording this, sure, why not, we'll play on pin set 2. So with all that said and done, I'll talk to you in just a second down on the course. Okay, so here we are down on the first tee at Royal Liverpool Golf Club, and yeah, I definitely do not recognise this course. I have not played it before, so it'll be interesting to see how the course is, and how we do. Looks like a nice, pretty... Oh, wait, now hold on. Landing area is going to be roughly in and around about that dog leg, so I definitely think I want to be careful. I think we'll just aim for a perfect anyway. Oh, we got the fast, so that could be in trouble off the first tee. I did just take a few swings in the driving range just before starting to record, just through a few of the clubs, just to warm up my thumb on the stick. So I was on a few of the wedges, and we are indeed in trouble into the heavy rough quite badly. That's that fast downswing. But yeah, the fast downswing on a few of the wedges, gap wedge and pitching wedge in particular, were actually giving me a little bit of trouble. But we've got 150 to 160, you know. I've got a marker there. I've got 153 pretty much just behind us, so I'm going to say we're closer to 150. Yeah, we're at 150. No, obviously I've got a terrible lie there with that. But I think with that bit of tailwind now, will a 9-iron be enough? I don't think so. Greens are firm, so there is potential to run out. Where is the pin situated? Near the front of the green. We'll club up to an 8-iron, just due to the fact that we are dug down into the rough a little bit. The wind looks to be about 7-8 miles per hour. And there's the fast again. So I do need to try and get that under control early in the round. It's running out. Speed it up a little bit. Made it to 158. Are we on the green? We are, with 18 to 20 feet, so that's not actually too bad from where we were. What I'm going to do as well is, I know I've mentioned a few times that I was playing around with, or that I've been meaning to play around with the old putting style that I used to do from TGC 1, which was going by the putter shaft, but there's actually another method that I used to use in TGC 1 as well, and if I can get a good example of it throughout somewhere during this round, I'll give a brief description. But this one right now looks to be pretty straight, so we'll just make a go of it. Did I give it enough? I pushed it a little bit. You can see it going off, and it came up a little bit shy anyway. Green speeds are actually 164, but I'm happy enough to open up with a par, especially after that bad tee shot. So we will remain at even par for now. As we move on to the second, which is par 4, stroke index 9, 377 yards, 371 to the pin. Now, I think, yeah, we want to aim left, so aim pretty much around about there, where we are now. And hopefully, fast downswing should counter that angled headwind. There it is. A little bit of a push on it, but it is still coming back around. It's a good bit outside the blue box, so Give it a good draw, but it looks to be safe in the fairway, so let's speed that one up as well. Made it to 296, hopefully it is, and we are. Perfect, so we've got 80 to 85 up 4 feet. No marker near us. So what we'll do, we'll go lob wedge and near enough full loft. And roughly around about here. So 80 to 85. Maybe I should just take that loft down just a little bit, just due to that wind. Pushed it, but it is a perfect. Made it to a touchdown around about 82. Got up to 84, came back to 83. But we are 7 feet. Now, okay, this isn't too bad. But this is in regards to it's not actually the best example, but it's in regards to the beads running along the green. So I've got 2 beads in between the ball and the hole. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at, okay, the bead that's obviously close to the ball is moving a little bit faster than the one nearest to the hole. But now, if we can get them to line up, next cycle should do it. Where's that ball, that one nearest to us? Right, okay, that's touching about there. So what I'm basically doing is, when the one that's closest to the ball is in line with the ball in the hole, I'm looking to see where the next bead is, and I'm aiming out to about there. So let's just see. I could be completely wrong here, but we'll see what happens. And turned in just nice. I haven't warmed up the putting actually yet, so hopefully that goes well. But we did take the birdie there, move it to 1 under as we head onto a par 5 on a third, which is stroke index 15, playing 529 yards to the pin. Now, good dog leg left even, right on the landing zone. So it's hard to tell. I think I'm aimed right at the bend. So I'm going to go just a little bit to the right. And oh, very fast. So that was really, I did push it, but that is really coming back around. But it actually looks okay. So we'll speed up. 325 it made it to. Oh, we're in the heavy rough and on the right side, so didn't come back around as far as what I thought it was, or what it looked to be. But it is a par 5, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Where does the good... Okay, so we can get up to a 4 iron. And now am I going to carry that bulge of heavy rough just where the fairway kind of just kind of bottlenecks at that 92 yard marker. Hopefully we can get up past that. Give it the fast. It's a decent enough swing. And that's rolling out nice. It did end up in the fairway. Hopefully. It did. So we got 40 to 45. Have we got a little marker beside us? We don't. So I think we'll just do... Will a gap wedge be enough? Maybe a little touch of D-loft. They are firm, the greens again, so I don't want to shoot too far past. Decent swing. Hopefully it's just closer to the 45 if it is going to run out a bit. It's rolling out slowly. 43. Looks good. 6 feet, I will take that. And again, it looks to be a tiny little bit of right to left. Held pretty straight, but thankfully only just put it left or right of the pin. And we move it to 2 under with the first par 3 of the course coming up. Stroke index of 5, playing 195 to the pin. So wind looks to be definitely around about in and around about the 8-9 mile per hour mark, somewhere in the well, minimum 7 anyway. I'm going to say about 9. So 195, say about 180, 186. What have we got to work with? Front of the green, now what angle is that? Okay, it's completely flipping the green around by the looks of things. So say about 186 or so to the front of the green. Yeah, I'd say about 186 to 190 to bang on the front of the green. I know that 191 does look to be in a little bit. Now with the wind, I'm almost tempted to give it a 7 iron. Put a little bit of D-loft on it, just give it a little extra few yards forward. Good swing. Definitely didn't want to fast there. It is tracking around nicely now. Is it going to get the distance? Touchdown about 181, 182. Stop dead at 188. Oh, it's moving. Oh, it's coming back. It's coming back. Speed it up. Just on the fairway. Oh, it just came back down that big slope there at the front. Not to worry too much. Is a chip going to get up there nicely? Let's say it should. Oh, gave that too much. And the fast downswing as well. Gave it the extra few, so it's gone out to... It made it to 15 yards there. So, let's just have a little look. Let's see if I can get this to work again. Just need to get those beads lining up. But it looks like it's only going to go about here. Did turn enough, and there we go. So we'll take the par on that one. Haven't played around with it too much. I'm not actually playing the golf club as regular as what I used to. I do still play the odd time in a couple of the societies like Hog's Breath, TaylorMade and such, but multiple round events, I'm not completing them as often as what I used to. Now this is a completely blind tee shot actually, so I'll come back onto that in a second. Well, I'll just concentrate on this one. I think tilting my head to make a straight line between me and the pin marker. I want to aim pretty much dead at the pin because of the angle of that wind. I'm actually going to aim a bit more right, just going by the way that the fairway is, and hopefully fast downswing. I'll bring it back in nicely with that wind. Shall soon find out. But yeah, multi-round events and stuff. Some of them I'm completing, some of them I'm not. The likes of TGC Tours, I'm just using that as a warm-up event these days if I do decide to play in an event. But as I say, otherwise I'm just not playing as regular as what I used to. 180 to 200. Say about 185. We'll go 185, call it 186. With that wind, I think I'll play a 5 iron. I'll put a little bit of loft on it, just to see if the wind can just hold it up just a little bit. It's a very good swing. But yeah, I think I was just getting into that sort of burnout phase again. I was playing it a bit too much, and again, just other games as well. Just trying to get back into or get started on other games that I haven't even played at all yet. And a little head nod there, 14 to 16. That's not too bad. So yeah, the combination of just getting a little bit burnt out and having the other games there, I'm just not playing as much as what I used to, or what I normally would. Now it's saying up 2 inches there, right? It's playing about 15. We'll call it 18. Definitely want to aim about here. Pushed it a little bit. Oh, it just came back around just a bit too much there. If I kept that a little bit straighter. Just popped right off the putter straight away. So just another par there. We will stay at 2 under par. Very cloudy day today on the course. So 6th hole, par 4, stroke index of 11, 427 yards to the pin. Now this looks like it's going to be another little bit of a blind tee shot to the fairway. But if we aim pretty much just slightly right of the pin, wind should counter the fast, and the fast should counter the wind. Hold it pretty straight, I hope. That's not too bad. Just hopefully got it enough. We will speed it up. It is a blind tee shot, so we're not going to be able to see it. Stopped. Looked like fairly quick. Yeah, heavy rough again. Okay, I needed to be a bit more right there, just into the heavy rough. But it's only 100 to 110 yards to the pin. So I think, actually I think gap wedge might be just nice with that bit of tailwind. Bunkers fair, or bunker, green is fairly protected with bunkers at the front. So this could end up in the bunker, but I will give it a fast 82% lie. Actually, will that work? Have I got a marker near me? 143. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna say about 105. Call it 106 with the elevation. Alright, I think hopefully gap wedge might be okay. Perfect, perfect. I think that carried the bunker. No, it didn't. Oh, just and the ball trail's still coming in. Just caught that very last foot or so of it. Is a chip going to be enough? Maybe popping it up to the sand wedge might be. Came out decent. Oh, go on, turn a little bit. Oh, good chip. Good chip. Just a little bit more left, and that would have just trickled in nicely. But it is 3 feet for a par. Fairly flat green around there. As we move on, holding steady at 2 under, onto the 7th, another par 3, stroke index of 3, 194 yards to the pin. So I think we'll play a 4-iron. What have we got to work with? Again, as you can see that I'm changing the camera angle, the green is flipped upside down, so it's playing about 184 to the front of the green. So 194 to the pin. Playing 190 or 184 to the front. Actually, I'll take a chance on the 5-iron that it'll touch down around about the front of the green and then run on. Pushed it bad. Actually, it doesn't look to have come too far right though. Can it kick on? It's running up. 194, that was pin high. Made it to 197. 10 feet. I'm happy enough with that. That's a good approach. I will worm cam this just to be sure. But it looks like it won't break too aggressively. Oh, turn a bit more, turn a bit more. Oh, just a little bit inside. It was coming back right to left, right just before the hole. So a bit of a bad read there. Decent read, but bit of a bad one at the same time. Could have gotten away with, or gotten a birdie there. So just the 2 birdies on this front 9. Par 5 here though. So a very good chance for another birdie, and I will apologise. Here comes the ice cream van in now. He waits until I'm recording, so I'm just going to mute the mic for a sec. Okay, he's knocked that off. I thought I'd just play on while he has his little tune playing. I got it very fast there, so I think that's going to be heavy rough again. Come on, 292. Anyway, it made it to. Oh, it's actually in the fairway. Actually in the fairway, so just about though. It is just about. A couple of yards to spare. Can we get there in 2? What have we got? 240 to 260. Possible actually. 307. Is it worth it? Okay, I've got 23-yard run between the pin and the front of the green. So if we were to say that it's go in the middle and say it's playing 250, say it's playing 230, roughly in and around about 230 to the front of the green. So I think we'll take a chance with a 5 wood. It is a par 5 anyway. Aim it dead at the pin, fast downswing, hopefully can counter that crosswind. There's the fast, pushed it though, so it's not going to come as far around. Excuse me. Touchdown about 220, it is running up, made it to 233, oh it's coming back. So we're going to have a horrible, oh we're on the fringe, thankfully we're on the fringe. I thought we were going to have a horrible putt there. Do I want to flop or chip? Flop or chip? Definitely a flop shot, I think. Fast backswing, it's not too bad. Made it to 18. And 2 feet, okay. Hopefully we can make this one. And we do, make it to 3 under par. So, holding fairly steady so far. Final hole of the front 9, par 4, stroke index of 13. It's playing 398 yards to the pin. Good tailwind behind us. Now that fairway is bottlenecking up around about the 343 mark. So I think I want to just go for perfect here. Just let the wind bring it back around. Looks okay, so we'll speed it up. Made it to 314. Oh, just into the light rough. Didn't come back around enough. Unfortunate there. But it is a decent lie though. Being in the light rough, it won't be too bad. 85 to 90 yards. Ooh, now I think we'll give about half loft. Very good lie though. 94 to 99%. So say around about there. If it's 90 yards, it's going to go long actually, so I'll go a little bit higher, just due to the wind as well. Oh, now that's holding a bit too straight for my liking. Did push it actually, just looking at the swing line. It's going to be a lengthy putt. Actually, that didn't even get the green or make it anywhere near. No, it didn't. Wow, that came up very short. Actually, due to me pushing it, I didn't get the cleanest of contact. That is why. Excuse me. So, it's going to be a little flop shot here. Could have done a little bit more on the backswing there. Be a lengthy putt. We could be finishing off with a bogey here. Okay, it looks like it's going to break up there. Going by the middle bead and the one closest to the hole. Just a little bit more out. It's playing, it's 10 feet or 4, right, so we call it 16. Just bring it back in a little bit. Turn for me, turn. In we go. Good read. So I know I'm not explaining it very well, but I hope you understand kind of what I meant about looking at the beads, and when the fastest one hits level between the ball and the cup itself, where the other beads are located, and roughly aim out to around about there. It doesn't work for lengthy putts, but your average range, say 15, no more than 20 feet, they can certainly get you very, very close anyway. But moving on, hole 10, par 4, stroke index at 2. I'm sorry if that came across in the audio there. I just knocked my hand off the top of the headset. 457 yards to the pin, straight on crosswind, right to left, and right slap bang on the landing area is a dog leg. So I think we'll aim just a little bit more right. Got the fast. It's coming around a bit too far, so I think we're definitely going to be in the rough again. Speed it up, touchdown around 300. No, it's rolled out fairly well though, so I think we're okay. And we are. Nice, comfortable in the fairway with 150 to 160 yards in, up 4 feet. I will hazard a guess by that 185 that I'll go in the middle, say 155. Now with that wind, I'll say around about 145 more. So I'd be tempted actually to do a pitching wedge. A little touch of D-loft. And just hopefully that wind can carry it the rest of the way then. Good swing. Come on, bring it around. It's a little bit right, but otherwise tracking pretty well. Touchdown 143. Made it to 150 or 149 even. 10 to 12 feet. So did we go past the hole? It's hard to tell from that one. No. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can see it now. I'm looking at that completely wrong, but no, just a little bit shy. Just a little bit shy. Now this looks to be pretty straight. Yeah, it looks level all the way. So hopefully I don't push this one. Looks good, and straight in the centre of the cup. Bring us to, is that 4 under par, I think? It is indeed, as we move on to the 11th, which is a par 3, 194. Well, playing 197 to the pin. Stroke index of 8. So straight away, it's definitely going to be at least 6 iron. 197 down 7, so I'll take 2. 195 roughly to the pin. Wind is about 7-8 miles, just jumped up a little bit there, so I'd say about 8 mile per hour minimum. So I'll say 195, so 187. With them being firm and fast, I don't know if I trust. Now, we don't have the best of room to work with there, but if I can stun, I can see some red line there, if I can stun on that. But again, do I want? I think I'll de-loft 7 iron again. Come on, wind, pull it around. Pull it around. Only slightly. I should have kept it pretty much straight on. As ran out though. Oh, it's coming right back. Came back down that slope, I think. Did indeed. Yeah, ended up just at the front of the green. So 7 iron was not the best choice there. 40 to 50 feet. We'll go in the middle and say 45. That's what the marker is at anyway. Saying up a foot. I'll tell you what, we'll just keep the marker where it is. Now, I can't see them beads, so I think I'm just going to have to hit it straight. Although, I think I'll put it out a little bit left. Tell you what, actually, 18. Do I want to add on? No, I'll tell you what, we'll just get it up that slope. Try and walk away with the par. That's not getting up, is it? It is just about 41 it made it to, so I came quite a bit short there. But only 5 feet. Oh, and I overhit it. Overhit it. Didn't take the break. So we are going to take the first bogey at around here and drop it back to 3 under. Unfortunate there, but that was my own error by just poor club judgment there off the tee. Well, we'll move on to the 12th par 4, stroke index of 10, playing 446 to the pin. Good crosswind at us, and again dogleg right down around about the touchdown area. So I think we'll just aim a little bit more right. It is a fairly wide area. I just want to be careful. I did give that quite a good fast downswing. Hopefully, it looks okay. We'll speed it up. Ran out to 325, looks okay, and it is nicely in the fairway. Bit of room to work with on the right hand side, so we've got 150 to 160 again. And that wind's jumped up to about 10 to 12 mile per hour, I'll say 12. So if we say we've got a marker 190 just behind us. I want to say that's about 30-35, so... Well, sorry, when I say 30-35, I'm looking at that 190 marker and where the marker is saying that I am. So yeah, I want to say it's about 155-ish. Take off. So it's going to be 153, 143, definitely. I think a pitch and wedge again. I'm going the wrong way through the clubs with that wind, so I won't touch the loft this time. I'll just see if the wind can carry it there. Decent swing, a little bit of a push, but the wind is bringing it back. It's tracking pretty good. I can just about see the pin. Touchdown at 143. So it's very, very short if it is even on the green. And it's not. Just a little bit shy. 10 to 12 yards, so chip shot. Oh, I gave that too much again. Oh, sit there, sit. There we go, 13 it made it to. 5 feet though. Should be just a right edge. Just try and not overhit it that time so I don't just cruise past the left or right edge. But we do take the par there. Moving on, another par 3, 40, stroke index 14. Playing 167 to the pin. Well, playing about 166 I'd say with that elevation. So with that wind, I think I would play just an 8 iron, de-lofted a little bit. What have we got to work with? Decent bit of room. I could see some red lines around there, so to be mindful of that. Could catch them and end up God knows where. But hopefully that's enough de-loft there. Pushed it. It's not going to come back around for me. Just speed that one up. That looks bunkered. Light rough. So where did that end up? Got a good distance, just a shame. I did push it. Didn't come back around all the way for me. So definitely going to be a chip shot again. I'm going to put a little bit of loft on it this time actually. Oh, can that run up? Ooh. Ran out fairly well, a little bit too much loft on it. But we do walk away with the par again, so we're going to hold steady for now at 3 under. Moving on to the 14th, another par 5. Stroke index is 16, playing 587 yards to the pin. Good course so far, some nice challenging holes with blind tee shots. So definitely providing a good round. And I do apologize, I'm just turning my head again just to trace that straight line between me and the pin marker. So I think if we aim pretty much straight at it, it's good. Why actually I'll go a little bit more right. So I do want that fast. Bring it back around a bit to the left. Try and squeeze as many yards out of it as I can with that headwind. That looks okay. Made it to 294. We are in the fairway with 280 to 300, so we're not going to get there in 2. Definitely not with that headwind. But if we aim dead at the pin, now I do see one little pop bunker in the fairway just off screen now. But hopefully... Oh, that's a big push. So I'll say hopefully just a perfect. It's not gone too far right though. So at worst we might be just in the light rough, I hope. And we are. Just into the light rough. Unlucky there. Did we even make it? I actually can't see. I think we're pretty much, I think my name is just covering out that little fairway pop bunker there. But we've got 40 to 45 yards, so what do we want to do here? Did I say 40 to 45? 45 to 50 even. Do we have a marker 8 yards there? Right, I'm just off there. There's 28 yards. Yeah, that's 28 yards from the pin. So I'm going to say closer to 45. Closer to the 45. I'm going to try... Where is flop shot? Now I don't really like... Oh, messed it up there. There we go. I don't really like the rollouts from pitch and wedge flop shot, but we'll give it a go. Oh, no, that's going to fly the hole, I think. The fast downswing. Touchdown of 40. Let's run out to 44, so hopefully not too far past. That's actually just nice. So it was about the 45 yard. Got a little bit lucky there. Sometimes those fast downswings can fly the hole on you. And puts pretty nice and straight. Getting us in there for another par. Birdie, sorry, I do apologise, that was par 5. So we'll move back to 4 under. Moving on to the 15th hole, another par 4. Stroke index of 4, so a bit of a challenging hole. 465 to the pin. Wind is in the favour. Again, it's just so hard to kind of get a look at where you want to aim. But I think I can just about make out that left-hand bunker on the fairway. Roughly done around about the landing zone, so I'm aimed pretty much on that. And tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to be cheeky. I'm going to crank the loft up a little bit. See if the wind can catch it and bring it around nicely. Come on. Looks to be coming back around pretty good. I could, no, that's not coming back around enough. That is going to be rough. Ran out to 338. It is in the fairway, just about. There's not even a yard to spare there. But we have only got 130 to 140 in. So there's a 153 marker. I'll say 140. With that wind's about 7-8 mile per hour. Let me see, it's going to be a pitch and wedge. And give it about 3/4 loft. Oh, there's fast. Pushed it as well. So it's going to be long, I think. It's tracking pretty well to the hole, though. A little bit left. 141 a touchdown. Oh, that's actually short. That is short. Quite a bit short. Where exactly did we end up? Oh no, that went long. Hold on, what way are we looking at that? Yeah, I actually went long. I thought I was short there. What? 136? Yeah, sorry, long. I'm confused. That's why I have the fan on. It's too warm. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. But let's see if we can't just get a little rough idea. Looks to be left to right all the way. So this is where I'm going to bring in the green line tap putting method. And I'm going to take a chance at 2 lines. And I'll leave the marker, give it a fork. Yeah, about a 4. Not too bad. A little bit of a bulgy push on the swing line there at the bottom. Speed it up a little bit shy. Could have given it about a 5 count. So I just want to try and escape at the par here now. Oh, and as soon as I hit that, that's too much. As soon as I started pushing forward, I should have cancelled my way out. So it's going to be another bogey. Back to 3 under par again. But as long as we're under par, I am more than happy. We've got 3 holes to play and another par 5 coming up. It's a stroke index of 16. No, sorry, not a stroke index of 16. It's hole 16, stroke index of 18. 550 yards to the pin. Again, it's too warm, and that's my excuse if I'm muddling things up a little bit. But I think, do I want to aim dead at the pin? Yeah, well, just a little bit more to the right. Give it that fast. That should bring it nicely back into the fairway, I hope. Just looking at the overhead. Touchdown about 280. And it's run out nicely to 298. Nicely into the fairway. Plenty of room. That was a great and central in the fairway. Beautiful drive. 240 to 260. Up 3 feet. We don't have a marker, so I'm just going to play 2 wood with that headwind. Just hit it straight at the hole. There's the perfect. Not far off being a slow down swing, so that would have been disastrous. But that's tracked all the way. Touchdown about 242. Ran out to 256. And boom. What a shot. Let's have a look at that one. Let's just have a look. That was a beautiful shot in there. Where did it touch down? Did it stun on a slope? Just stun nicely at the front of the green. Just in front of the green, should I say. And just cruised all the way up to the hole. That is a beautiful shot. Excellent. Near guarantee eagle here. So back out of the replay. But if there's a way, I can always find a way to mess a 3 foot a 3 foot putt up. But no, we do secure that eagle and bring it up to 5 under par, so we do claw one back and gain one over that bogey on the previous hole. Moving on to the 17th, that was a great approach in there. That alone deserves a like on this video, if you have made it this far and I haven't bored you to death. Now I moved there, I shouldn't have moved. Pull it back to the right. I think I was aimed default about there. Because again, roughly in and around about the landing zone, we've got that dog leg. It's not too severe of a dog leg, but definitely need to be mindful of it. So we are aiming pretty much straight towards that, near enough straight towards that 302 marker. Aim just a little bit left. and give it that, oh, big push on it, but it is coming back. Kind of got a bit of lag in the swing there, but if it holds the fairway, I'm happy. Past the dog leg, 335, and we are in the fairway. Perfect, nice and central in the fairway again. So I must have just barely cruised. I must have touched down roughly around about where that pot bunker is there on the left, that left fairway bunker. But 120 to 130 in. We've got about a 10 to 12 mile per hour wind. Tailwind. Oh, excuse me. Have we got a marker there? 157. So we go in the middle with say 125. With that wind, I'm going to call it about 115 to 118. So gap wedge. And I'll put about half loft on there, I'd say, if even. That's out about there. Let the wind pull it back around. Oh, now it's going to hold pretty straight because I got the fast. It's trying to come back a little bit to the right, but I don't think we're on the green here. It is rolling though. It is rolling. Settled at 135. No, just off on the fairway. It just ran away. 12 to 14. So hopefully full swing. I was nearly about to take a swing there without changing to a chip shot. Oh, it just kicked off to the left, but it did make it to the 14. Giving us 2 feet for par. And we will remain at 5 under, heading into the final hole of the course, which is going to be a par 4, a stroke index of 6. Headwind, not what I want, but again, I think if we aim pretty much straight where we are, hopefully we won't have too much problems. A bit of a short swing there, so I think it was pushing, but it looks to be safe in the fairway. Ran out to 295, so I think, yeah, we are okay. Definitely are. Giving us 160 to 180. Okay, now that 161 marker is right in front of us, but we're a little bit behind it. So I think I want to call it at least 165. At least 165. With that wind, right, we're going to go 7 iron. I'll put a tiny touch of loft on it. And just hopefully it can sit down softly. Come on, back around a little bit more. A little bit more. Touchdown about 159. I don't even think we're on the green, are we? Stopped at 161. We are, but just a bit of a lengthy putt. Woo! A tricky putt now as well. Let's pop that pin in there for a second. I think we're going to go 1.5 out. I think we're just going to go about 1.5 out. Just definitely want to get this one close. It's 22 to 24. Where's the marker going to be on the hole? About 23, so take 4. I'll say about 19. And then again about 1.5, maybe 1.75 out from the hole. Nope, that's missing right. Or is it? What a putt to finish off. Beautiful putt, beautiful judgment. That again, that deserves a like on this video if you haven't done so already. What a way to finish off with a nice good breaking putt there, bringing it to 6 under par. So guys, that is going to do it for Royal Liverpool Golf Club here on the Course Challenge Series with myself, North 47. As I mentioned a second ago, if you haven't already and you did enjoy the video, make sure to drop it a like. And if you're only new to the channel or you haven't already, do subscribe if you wish to and you do like the content here on the channel. And also click that bell icon and keep yourself notified of all future uploads from myself. And until the next one, I'm going to go and chill in the fridge. It's that warm. Take care, have yourselves a good one, and bye for now.